Hello, this is the third time I've tried this live stream tonight, and I swear on my life, if it doesn't work, that'll be the end of me forever. And you're not gonna believe what actually happened in the news, for everything is totally screwed up about what's happening. Like my... What a freaking intro. All right, guys. Last night, Donald Trump freaking won. I'm still excited and happier than ever. I cannot believe what actually took place before my eyes. We will break down everything that's actually happening in the news, and we will probably discuss what the heck actually happened between Kamala Harris and Joe Biden. For Joe Biden did put on the cap and did that seal the deal. And we break down all the libtard influencers. And did they actually influence anything that had to do with what happened last night? And leftists are incredibly mad about why men didn't vote for Kamala Harris. And you're not gonna believe their response. It's exactly what you think. And Jon Stewart's mad. People are crying on different radio stations. My mom got really mad at me. I'm really disappointed in my son Derek O'Shea for his comments regarding Trump. You don't owe me, woman. And we were all secretly excited to go to work, holding in our beautiful smiles because we knew exactly who we voted for. And leftists lose their minds, and we have a good time just laughing and having a great time. One even shaved her head. Oh my God, that's commitment. Why are they all wearing glasses? Okay, just her. And Whoopi is had enough with The View. She's even saying these bitches are crazy. And so much more. Welcome to the Derek O'Shea Show.
Okay, let's go.
Let's go let the world
trust the government.
She sent in a little video for us. Oh. Here she is.
Hey, in spite of everything you've heard, and let me just make sure you all know that it's actually me. Say it's me.
Anti-woke.
Anti-woke?
suck on this, Biden.
Would we the all of our...
Folks stepping on them. That's black.
I wear heels. They're not for a fashion statement. They're for ammunition.
I may be a white boy, but I'm not stupid.
Begging for our enemies to penetrate.
Trump incited an erection.
COVID-19 heel for checkup.
Cis-het white males.
Yeah, and so
Oh, I hate those.
Even I won't buy bacon anymore. It's too expensive.
And then punches him in the chest.
Why did your friend...
All right, how we doing? How's the stream looking? Are we good now? Are we freaking good? Are we freaking good to go? Is my stream losing it right now? Do I need to just change my whole settings, re-download the whole platform, and download it again? Man, this has been annoying. This has been so annoying to deal with. I hope everything's okay now. Can I get a thumbs up if everything is fine? Can I get a thumbs up? Thumbs up. Are we good? Are we good? A little thumbs up. Make sure we're good. We good. Okay, we're good. Frick yeah. Holy crap, dude. I feel like I'm gonna have like one of those freak out moments, and I'm gonna start screaming and losing my mind to everything that's happening. Okay, we're so back. You know, sometimes in life, this is a lot like the Kamala Harris campaign. You know, she thought she had it in the bag. She's done it a million times. Everything's fine. And then all of a sudden you wake up late in the morning and you find out Kamala Harris lost. But the polls told me everything was fine. The polls told me everything was fine. There was nothing to worry about. Nobody would ever vote for a convicted rapist. I don't understand why these people don't understand this. Dude, Kamala is messing up my show. Kamala's messing up my show, and it's just obnoxious. So let's break down everything that I wrote. Okay? Let's freaking break down everything that I wrote down. I have some thoughts about not only why she lost, but some of the stuff that's going on. Number one, not enough celebrities endorsed her. Kamala Harris, if you just had one more celebrity, everything would be just fine. And not only that, why does it seem like all of the people that do endorse her, every one of these people that was like a leftist little TikToker, they were all some of the most cringy individuals. I don't know if you guys remember these leftist streamers like throwing plates into the wall because they're just so mad about Donald Trump being elected.
Super chatted $2. You owe us 2 butt chugs.
2 butt chugs. Thank you so much for the $2 super chat. The butt chugs are coming up. Okay. But these leftists, these are some of the cringe leftists. These are all of them together. Last night, they all got together and they all had a little cry session. But looking at these people, do any of these people inspire you to vote for that person?
You just gotta keep living, man. L-I-V-I.
They all look the same. I feel like all these kids were manufactured in some kind of private school laboratory. And they all just go and debate conservatives on TikTok. It's some of the funniest things in the world. And everybody just calls them every single one of them. And I absolutely love it. But this is one of my favorite things. See, everyone on the left has been confused why Kamala Harris has won. They can't understand it. And so what do they go to? Do they actually have a mirror and they ask themselves, how could we have done this better? No, they go straight for the gut. They stay on the same freaking message. Oh, it has to be because she's a woman. It has to be because she's a colored woman. It can't be because she's cringe, obnoxious, annoying, fabricated, fake, and installed. No one even liked her to begin with. Remember when she polled so low and then Joe Biden chose her as a VP pick and everyone said it was a DEI pick? And then there was reports about Donald Trump saying that Joe Biden secretly hated Kamala Harris, which is hilarious. And I thought it was just a funny joke, a haha joke. But then we had the reports late last night that Joe Biden wasn't going to attend Kamala Harris's victory rally. Why? Because I bet deep down inside he knew she was going to lose, but also maybe because he secretly hates her too.
I'm going to come.
And then there have been reports that Jill Biden today had been walking around the White House just smiling and smirking. Now, you take that with whatever you want to take it with, but I like to think that Joe Biden still to this day is very mad that he got ousted out and that Nancy Pelosi installed Kamala Harris, forced him to choose Kamala Harris, and he is very mad about it. So here is how the leftist media has been taking the leftist media. Here's how the leftist media, I feel like I'm freaking Fox News. Here's how the media has responded to Kamala Harris. And it's exactly what you think. These people have no mirrors. They think the only reason you voted for Donald Trump is because he's a white male. And the reason you didn't vote for Kamala Harris is because she's a woman. Of course, because that's what an idiot take would be.
I just say, Rev, really quickly, too.
Yeah.
Democrats need to be mature, and they need to be honest.
Okay.
And they need to say, yes, there's misogyny.
I'm going to come.
But it's not just misogyny from white men.
Oh, thank you.
It's misogyny from Hispanic men.
Yeah, right.
It's misogyny from black men. Things we've all been talking.
You didn't say right that loud that time. You didn't say it that loud that time. You went right. When he said Latino man, you went right. White men, right. Black man, right.
Misogyny from white men. It's misogyny from Hispanic men.
Right.
It's misogyny from black men. Things we've all been talking.
Right. Okay, so the only reason Kamala Harris wasn't voted in is because of misogyny?
About who do not want a woman leading them. Might be race issues with Hispanics. They don't want a black woman as president of the United States.
There's nothing I get more excited about in life than listening to libtard men lecture you poor people, about what actually happened. Keep your eyes down, Mika. When Joe's talking, you look down. You keep your eye on the prize, girl, because we've seen the videos of you dancing with Trump. We saw those videos, and we know that your girl was taken by Donald Trump, and you're mad about it. But yeah, it has to be misogyny. It has to be. It has to be misogyny. Atom says, I'm proud of America. It's amazing they overcame the media lies 100%. But the media is back to doing what they do best, which I love to see. I'm excited. You know, because in life, it's important to never change in life, never to get better, never to grow in life. It's important to double down. When you're caught in a lie, double down. When you mess up in life, double down. Hey, you made me do that. I didn't choose to do that. You made me. It has to be because of misogyny. It can't be because she's a terrible candidate. Her cackle's annoying. Her plans copied Trump every second of the time. Anytime Trump had a plan, she would just copy that plan. It can't be because she chose a running mate that is just the cringiest white male known to mankind. He's literally a meme of white men. Mika is salty. So salty.
You know, the Democratic Party, I've always found when you're sitting around talking, they love to just sort of
what is it?
Balkanize everybody into these separate groups and say, oh, white people don't like women and
right, like you're doing right now.
No, it is time for the Democrats to say, okay, and you and I have talked about this before.
Okay.
A lot of Hispanic voters have problems with black candidates.
Right.
A lot
and
of,
with other Hispanics. You got some that don't like each other. And some of the most misogynist things I've heard going on this Get Out the Vote tour came from black men. I mean, misogynist things. So you're absolutely right.
Hey, don't talk about us people like that. We love our females. We love our mamacitas and mamas. How dare you? Don't you know we love them? We love our mamacitas and mamas. God.
Don't like each other. And some of the most misogynist things I've heard going on this Get Out the Vote tour came from black men. I mean, misogynist things. So you're absolutely right. It's not simplistic. And we've got to have real honest conversations about it.
Okay, yeah. How about, real honest. How about the real honest conversation is your candidate was absolute trash. How about that be a real honest conversation with that nice suit? I missed you when you were more overweight. I missed you when you were overweight. You were funner to talk about. And you've always looked the same. And you've always been a stone cold fox, and you know it. You've always been a... Mika, I get it. You're thinking right now, maybe it's time to walk away from MSNBC. Join MAGA. Maybe you're thinking about buying your first MyPillow. I remember my first MyPillow. Yeah. I know you wore all black today because you felt like you were going to a funeral. But baby, it's time to be reborn in the fires. It's time to be anointed by the MAGA brigade. See here, we're open for business, Mika. And we're ready to bring you on in. But guess what? You can't bring your man with you. Not that face. That looks like somebody drew that face. That doesn't look like a real human's face. We're back to you. You're so bad. But seriously. But seriously. Derek O'Shea body pill is coming soon. Oh, come on, Swill. Let's go. Let's go, dude. Yeah, it can't be because that she was a terrible candidate. It only has to be because of racism, misogyny. It's like, you know who picked up a couple points in the voting? Is Donald Trump with women. From the last time he ran, he picked up a couple points. And all these females are like, how could these females go against other females? Because some females are smarter than you and don't follow the propaganda that you do. God, these people. But this is the story they're running with. I'm excited to be a part of it. I can already see the cringe factor getting ramped up to a 10. We're all excited. I want them to get angrier and angrier and cringier, and I want them to stay on message, because if they stay on message, that means they won't change, and then they'll just keep cranking out terrible candidates, and we can all freaking own them consistently. Yeah. You know what, Democrats? I think you need to run Kamala Harris again. Just give her another round. She only had 100 days to campaign. Give her 200 days. God. Mika want that Trump love. I know she does. Trust me. I mean, remember the video we watched of Trump and her, and he was like hugging her, and his hand was a little low? A little low for my liking. But he was all about that. He was bad about it. He was bad at it. Wait, are we still wearing the onesie? Yeah. I decided to put the onesie back on, you know? It's good luck now. Now that Donald Trump has won, I'm going to wear it every day for the rest of my life. And I'm never washing it. I'm never washing this. I'm never washing it. I'm never washing it. I didn't see this brand of cope. Oh, God. This cope is exactly what I was hoping for. You know, because this is the kind of cope I want from them. I don't want them to actually have some deep thinking and process and go, you know what, maybe surrounding ourselves with a bunch of neocons and constantly talk about January 6th and constantly talking about and copying Trump policies and just installing somebody and fabricating fake joy for everyone. If they actually have some thought process, they could actually probably produce a pretty decent candidate to run next time. But instead, they'll just lecture you. Remember they started out lecturing you? That was the thing for me. They started out lecturing us about men not voting for Kamala Harris and how we need to. Men, it's time to finally vote for a woman because we need to support females. Like they were lecturing us from the beginning. And the thing I know about men, because I am one, none of us want to be lectured. Shut the up. Shut up. We just want we just want to feel good again. Bro, was YMCA all day? Dude, swill. I looked up on YouTube. I think we listened to YMCA at least 10 times. At least 10 times. I was looking, it showed up this morning. It was like, video cannot be monetized due to YMCA being played. And I was looking at how many times we listened to YMCA last night. I swear it was like 15 times. It was like 15 or 20 times. But I felt good every single time. In fact, before we get to the next show, I don't even care about monetization. How dare you, Dixie? Yeah, Brad is totally out. Brat is out, and YMCA is totally in. Okay, here's all of the cringiest. I'm sorry, I turned it off. Here's all the cringiest responses from the media when it comes to Trump winning, and you love to see it. Some of it's so sad, and some of it is just delicious. Watch this.
This is the biggest red wave I've seen since Ronald Reagan's 49-state victory.
There were appeals to racism in this campaign, and there is racial bias in this country, and there is sexism in this country.
I can't help but wonder if the American people have given up on democracy.
Oh, right.
I hear what you're
and that's why they voted for Donald Trump. They hate democracy so much they decided to vote for Donald Trump instead of a candidate that's been installed. It has to be because of that, right?
Democracy.
I hear what you're saying.
What is it?
And I do see it differently because I'm thinking about the people who are not a part of anybody's elite.
Right.
Who are hurting tonight.
Like you.
If you were a 6'4" white man from Arkansas or from, Florida, do you think she would be losing by that much?
So people vote based on the color of people's skin? Now that's some deep thinking. Hey, Joe, where did you go? There are good times and be together. Your face looks like it was drawn on. It doesn't look real. Joe. That's such a dumb talking point. Yeah. Yeah. The American voters are so stupid. They don't actually look into policies of candidates. They're just like, white guy? Cool. Yeah. White guy? Wait, are you over 6 foot tall? okay, I'll vote for you. No problem here. As long as you're white and over 6 feet tall, I would totally vote for you. But if you are at 5'11", like me, if you're 5'11", you missed the mark. And you can never be president. Ever. Because I'm Joe Scarborough. This is MSNBC. I will die.
You're losing by that much?
I think that we've got to be honest. Among Hispanic men and black men, there's a lot of misogyny.
There are African-American women
Yes.
who know a little bit about being talked down to.
So true.
And know a little bit about
You're
having
doing it
their
right
economic
now.
dreams crushed.
Yeah.
Who tried to dream
I bet.
a big dream over
Dream
the
a
past
little
couple
dream.
of months.
It's not enough to get enough white women to vote for Vice President Harris, a fellow woman. This will be the second opportunity.
Yeah, that's right. Don't blame your own race. Go after white women. What's your problem, white women? Why don't you listen to Mama Joy, huh? Mama Joy Reid, huh? Why don't you listen to Mama? Love your earrings, boo. How much those things weigh? At least 100 pounds. Dang, girl. What you got on that earring? Also, you appropriating my culture with that blonde hair. I don't like that. Change your hair.
Opportunity that white women in this country have to change the way that they interact with the patriarchy.
There's misogyny.
Yes.
But it's not just misogyny from white men.
Who is it from?
It's misogyny from Hispanic men.
Preach, I'm sick of them.
Right. It's misogyny
Get them out
from
of the
black
country.
men.
And tonight they're trading in a lot of hope
So
for a
much
lot
hope.
of hurt.
Yeah.
And they were hoping that maybe
Yes.
this time,
What? Yeah.
one of their own could be seen as worthy.
Things we've all been talking about. Who do
Yeah. Maybe they were hoping for just this one time. Just this one time. To be seen as worthy. Then get a better one. You pick the worst one and you're like, hey, you guys like this one? You're supposed to just like them no matter what. The Democrats are still like, hey, this is the Democrats acknowledging, hey guys, I just want you to know, we literally will vote based on skin color and race. And gender. Not sex, but gender. It's on a spectrum. That's literally who the Democrats vote for. But guess what? People in the middle of the road, libertarians, conservatives, they don't do that.
Things we've all been talking about. Who do not want a woman leading them. Might be race issues with Hispanics. They don't want a black woman as president of the United States.
To all the pollsters, the election pollsters, blow me.
Okay. Where do I start? Okay. God.
Ever want to from you again?
Okay, wow.
People who said that he was a Hitler lover weren't Democrats. They were Republicans. People who said that he was a fascist weren't Democrats. They were Republicans who worked for him.
Yeah, exactly. It wasn't the Democrats were calling Donald Trump fascist. It was every right-wing influencer and every person on the right was calling Donald Trump a fascist. Every single one of them. God, imagine believing that kind of gaslighting. That's absolutely ridiculous. That's insane. It was the Republicans. We on the left, we were just like so down to earth and normal. And the only reason our candidate didn't win is because of misogyny. This is literally the stupidest. Oh God, I love it. Keep on this train, guys. Yeah, race baiting is really working out well for America. Thank you. Let me see some of your chats. Do you think some of these scumbags throw up every time they look in the mirror? I don't think they do look in the mirror, and I think that's the problem. You know, the idea of, and when I say they don't look in the mirror, they look in the mirror because they think they're beautiful, and they think they worship themselves, but they're not looking in the mirror to actually like thinking about what they say. I listen to my show a lot of the time because I just want to know. I want to know, am I cringing my own self out? Just to see if I can tolerate myself because I'm my own worst critic. And I don't think these people would ever do that. They probably listen to themselves and they're like, "Oh, dude, this sounds so good. This guy's good." Kamala Kamala is her real name, not discovered. Scarborough hair is plastic OSHA helmet. Dude, his hair is obnoxiously huge. I mean, that wave is huge. I mean, just trim it down a little bit, bro. Trim it down a little bit, bruh. Joy Reid or Guantanamo. God, I can't even say that right. Joy Reid for Guantanamo. God. I was disappointed when I found out Trump didn't mean the firing squad, says Kristen. You're crazy. That's not me, YouTube. That was Kristen, okay? Go after her. We'd be better off with Van Jones. Would cry a little more. Yeah, true. I love when Van Jones is crying. I thought he was supposed to like get civil and become like, wasn't he like saying that Kamala Harris isn't doing a good job with the black vote, and now that he's realizing that she didn't do a good job with the black vote, he's like, it's because of misogyny. Like, you're being misogynistic. They're so obvious and dumb, obnoxious and dumb. It's hard to have fun with it. I wanted to laugh at this, but I don't even. There, you know, you have to laugh at this. It's so corny. It's just the same. So much in politics is just stuff on repeat. And Democrats are just stuck in this weird cycle bubble. They can't break away from like just being race baiters and saying insane things when it comes to misogyny, sexism, racism, systematic racism. You know, they'll use these terms because their people love it. Latino and black men catching strays is wicked. I know. I love it. I love it. They're just like, yeah, well, of course white men are voting for a white guy, but what's the deal with these Latinos and blacks? How dare you go against a minority? Which I love to see. Todd is a trustworthy fellow. Not as trustworthy as Jen Psaki, though. Jen Psaki rants. I was disappointed in my son, Derek O'Shea, for his comments regarding Trump. You know what, Mom? Leave me alone, okay? Stop watching my show, Mom. You know I hate you on MSNBC, and I wish you were on Fox News like the rest of us. You do look beautiful in that gown, though. I love what's going on in your life. Keep doing you, boo. She just needs to get off my back. I'm sick of it. And yes, I still live in my mom's basement. But it's Jen Psaki's basement. She's rich. She's freaking rich. I'm just living in Jen Psaki's basement. I hear her prepping for her MSNBC show, and I'm just like, will you stop? I thought you were step black. I am step black. This is my mom, okay? Being step black, my stepmother is black, okay? That's how it works. That's actually true, though. My stepmother is black. My parents are divorced. Do you have parents together or something? What do you, have good parents in your life? God, what is that like? You don't have generational trauma? Van Jones is generally upset that Trump won, but he knows he's being phony. I don't know if he does. He either knows and it's like an evil lie and sadistic and horrible and these people are the worst people on earth, or they're just so stupid. I don't know. You know, you can always see it in yourself too. Sometimes you get wrapped up in a bubble. Like, I don't know if you've gone to like summer camp, you know, as a kid. Have you ever been to summer camp and you go away to summer camp, you're away from your family, you're away from friends and like you're away from your cell phone and stuff like that. I used to lead summer camps for kids all the time. And you would have these kids that would just go to summer camp. And then once you're there, you get in that bubble and then you're like, I don't even need a cell phone. I don't need any of this. And like your whole life changes. And then you're in that bubble and you're speaking the same language, have the same inside jokes. And then the minute you leave the bubble, it's like you go back to like living in reality and you drop everything in the bubble. I think these people are just so far up their own bubble. They're like in summer camp. They all live in the same building. They all eat in the same places. Yeah, it's a cult. They all worship their same libtard gods. They use their same languages. They're all in this like weird summer camp phase they can't break. It was a terrible household. That's why I'm able to find salvation in you. Dude. Okay, good to know. Good to know I'm not alone. But I don't know if this was you, but I work in a very heavily dominated liberal environment, and so this was kind of me. Pretending to be sad in front of my coworkers. Knowing damn well I voted for Trump. Any one of us that work in a very heavily liberal field knows that feeling. God, all the past couple weeks, I've been listening to people in my field just like talking about how much anxiety they have at the idea of Donald Trump being back in office. And now that Donald Trump's back in office, I just sit and just like, so yeah. Oh my God. Yeah, I'm losing it too. Everything has just been so bad. I just sit there silently and I smile. And I think they know that I'm a Trump supporter and that I've voted for Trump multiple times. And they just kind of just stare at me. They're like, Derek, you have anything you need to say about how you feel about Donald Trump? No, I'm okay. Oh, we knew you were okay. Oh my God, you're part of the problem, aren't you? How dare you? How are you not losing your mind like us? Atom says, I saw they fired Jack and the DOJ dropped him. Yeah, Jack Smith has been let go due to the fact that Donald Trump will be president and you can't prosecute a president. LOL, hello, white America. But this guy. Can we stop normalizing political anxiety like this? Why is it the first thing when Donald Trump wins, like libtards everywhere just grab a phone and they start crying immediately? I've never done that. I've never in my life. I don't know if it's because I'm a man. I don't want to be misogynistic, you know. I just got lectured about being misogynistic, but I don't know if it's like, I've never started crying and then put the phone up in front of my face and was like, Donald Trump, like this.
America, how could you do this to us again? What the fuck? How are we supposed to live another 4 years like this? What the hell? What did you do to us?
Yeah, bedhead looking. Dude, Dan, he just woke up from bed and started crying and then grabbed the phone and was like, perfect timing. Babes are totally going to be into this.
America, how could you do this to us again? What the fuck? How are we supposed to live another 4 years like this? What the hell?
What the hell? Minnesota only voted for Kamala to get rid of Waltz. I wonder if Minnesotans are not actually deep down inside actually proud of Tim Waltz or want him.
What did you do to us?
What did you do to us? What the hell? And then here we have another one. We're back to the tears. It's so fake to me. It's so fake. Grabbing a phone while you cry. Okay. If you're just crying by yourself because you're mad that Donald Trump is president and you keep it to yourself, you're in a park or something, you're at work, you have shut the door and you're crying about it. Okay, I'm not going to laugh at that. Do your thing. Cry it out. Work out your salvation. Work out your salvation with fear and trembling. You know what I mean? Do your thing, boo. But if you are grabbing a phone and then recording something and then uploading it to TikTok, maybe putting a couple hashtags like hashtag can't believe Donald Trump is winning, hashtag worst day of my life. If you're doing hashtags, you're doing a description, you're posting it on multiple platforms, it's not real. You're living in a virtual reality and it's not healthy. This isn't a healthy way to process life. Like, if I'm going through a horrible experience in my life, the first thing I'm not going to do is grab my phone and be like, hey, what's up, dude? Zima Brigade. Okay, guys. Like, I would never do that. I would never. Why? Because I'm going to work out my own crap with my friends and family or by myself. You know what I mean? I'm not going to garner it for clicks. And that's all this is to these people. They're like, oh, this would be a great time. I'm going to really lean into this trend of everyone being sad about Donald Trump president. I'm going to really lean into this. And I'm going to post this video. And everyone's going to be like, oh, me too. I can't believe we have to live in this fascistic dictatorship. She looks like she could bench press 300 pounds. She does have nice shoulders. Shout out to women that can bench. Holla at your boy. She's been affected and she thinks her feelings are valid. Of course, it's a woman. Yeah, we need to stop validating this kind of political cringe. It's crazy to put triggered videos crying on the TikTok. I just feel like some of them gotta be trolls. I wonder that too. I wonder how many of these people are actually just doing it for clicks and they just think it's funny. If you sport ginger, step black, smash the like button. Exactly. Sport gingers. Gingers have toes. Okay. Let's watch this video.
I am so frustrated. I am so frustrated.
Oh no. Oh no. She's very frustrated. Violet says, I'm strong. Good for you, girl. Do your thing. I have no problem with that. I have no problem. And here's another one. Again, this dude was practicing this before he uploaded it. That's what I always think. Honestly, also, how many times are these videos of people creating these videos that they make it and they go, you know what? That wasn't a good take. I'm going to do it again. I'm going to do the take again. I'm going to do that. I didn't give it my all this time.
What the fuck? Bitch! You fuck! What the hell?
Seriously. Sometimes I go from like phases in my head. I'm like, God, I feel bad for this guy. He's really working out crap. And I'm like, wait a minute. He literally uploaded this on TikTok. I don't feel bad anymore. What are you doing? The circle, the 360 was that really did it for me. The 360. I was like a 360 nose flip. I mean, let's see. One. Okay. And then one way. And then he did it again that way. And then he did it that way. And then he came back. Oh, and he went a corner. He didn't go all the way around. He just like cut his corner and then he slowly moved over. And then he gathered himself, showed everyone that he has his fingers painted. I'm one of you. Look at my fingers. And then collected himself. That was the best. He freaking collected himself. Headphones warning. Oh, my bad. Sorry. That was the best one. I love that he collected it. He's like screaming. He's like, okay. Okay. Upload. That was a good one. He's probably like either his roommates or his mom or something that he lives with. He's like, do you guys like the video yet? Did you see my video? Yeah, I posted it. That was me screaming in the bathroom. Yeah, I was screaming in the bathroom because Donald Trump won. I know. I hate him. I hate Donald Trump so much. I was screaming in the bathroom because Donald Trump won. I apologize. Okay. And scene. Exactly. And scene. And so what you're going to do, Derek, is you're going to go in the bathroom and then scream, really try to show some energy, and then really shake your head. You might get a little nauseous in your head because you get nauseous easily. Maybe clap a little bit. Go harder. Yeah, really work it. Really sell it. Now go to the side. Now go to the back. Now go to the door. And then go halfway. Because you don't want to show your face yet. You want to lean into it. Slowly move into it. Collect yourself. Show your nail polish. And then fashion show. He comes from the middle class. These are actors. I'm like, they did fall out of a coconut tree. All right, we got one more. This is one of my favorite ones too. This woman is literally crying in the bathroom while her husband is watching the results. I mean, this is what I think happened. Dude has a mullet. I think he voted for Trump. No, he has an ironic mullet. He has an ironic mullet. Okay? Not a good one. Not a beautiful mullet. This is what I think she did. I think she was watching the election results with her husband or boyfriend. Not bad. And she's like, you know what? I want to film something for TikTok to show my reaction so everyone can have some support for me because I'm going through some stuff really hard right now and I'm really going through it. And she's like, I can't do it in front of him. It'll be embarrassing. He might actually break up with me. And so she felt the shame. And she said, you know what? Instead of like dealing with the shame and just saying, maybe I shouldn't film these fake TikToks for clicks, maybe I'll just go to the bathroom and film it. And then my boyfriend will never know. Was I made for? Oh gosh. Oh, we got to stop normalizing this, people. I mean, there's an entire generation that has uploaded their emotional moments on TikTok that'll be on the internet forever. You know, these people could, like, in 10 years become a hardcore Republican, and they'll be like, God, there are videos of me crying about Kamala Harris on the internet, and I am embarrassed.
I'm gonna come.
I'm literally embarrassed. I can't have post-birth abortion. Cool relationship, I'm sure. Yeah, 100%. But I think this is one of my favorite ones. This is one of my favorite ones because she goes hard. She decides, I'm going to shave my freaking head. I'm going to shave my head because I'm so going through it right now. God, I don't remember some of the videos that came out of Republicans reacting to Joe Biden winning. Besides, like, you know, the election was rigged, it was stolen. I saw those videos, but I didn't see like Republicans screaming in the bathroom, crying, shaving their head, doing these fake tears. So many of these people are so unhinged and they need to work it out and they need somebody in their life to go, hey, what you're doing to yourself is not healthy. That is not a healthy way to work through this pain or this anguish. Putting it on the freaking internet. Brittany did do it better. She was counting on $25,000 in her home. Yeah.
This morning feeling spicy. You guys feel spicy? Because I do.
Yeah, I feel spicy.
I don't know how to use this thing. Let's see what happens. Is this cutting off hair? I'm going to have to cut it.
She doesn't even know how to use it. Oh my God. If that doesn't tell you she's using this entire platform for you to play with your emotions so you like her video or watch her video, I don't know what will. I don't even know how to use this. I'm going to use it right now.
Shorten that. Does it down, right? I think that this is too...
Virtual signaling gone wrong? 100%.
Maybe I got to cut it. Here we go. Have I given up on America? I've also given up on coloring this hair because, right? Fuck coloring my hair. Fuck having my hair be long and luxurious. Fuck all that shit. Fuck being skinny. Fuck being hot. Fuck being all the things that...
Being hot isn't a choice.
The patriarchy wants us to be, because clearly they don't give a shit about us.
Exactly.
And I'm talking to you too.
Yeah, this idea that she's like an F you to the patriarchy is me shaving my head. It's like, you know, that means that the patriarchy, like, that doesn't affect me as a man. If you want to shave your head, do you, boo? But you're not going to get any attention from dudes. And if that's what you want, then good for you. Transitioning. Brittany was a special lady. Joe Biden was much more likable than Kamala Harris. Of course he was, because he's a white male. Hunter Biden sounds dope.
Those of you ladies who have the internalized misogyny required to do what you did. Minorities who are so scared of a woman in power that you'd rather cozy up to the white man just in case some crumbs fall off his plate.
God, these people are so, like, they're misogynistic and racist to the T. Again, they call you exactly what they are. You don't know any of these people. You don't know why they voted for Trump. And you're just like, you're automatically like, they're misogynistic, just like me. They're just like me. Like, we know, we get it. You hate men. And that's why you're shaving your head. Because you hate yourself.
That you may eat from them.
And it's sad.
Perhaps. I don't know how to work this thing, but I'm on my way. I'm going to figure it out. Do some cutting. You know why? Because this is taking too long.
Dude,
here we go.
That is true. A lot of women are cute bald.
Short hair we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. We're cutting it off because fuck you. That's why. You think I'm crazy? Me too.
Yes.
Crazy. Just like all the women before me who were crazy. So fucking crazy. You know what? It's been a day. It's been a year. It's been 9 years, 8 years, whatever it may be. Around this time, 8 years ago, it's one of the worst times of my life.
Jesse says women will destroy the patriarchy by becoming a man. Becoming the patriarchy. Dude, that's so funny. That is so funny. I hope it grows back great.
My life fell apart. Not because of this. Don't get too excited.
Dude, Amber Rose does look good bald.
Talking about regular life stuff I talk about on here. But trust me, I understand. I've heard the message loud and clear. We all have. Now women are going to have to just refuse to participate. Sorry, if you're a man, I will not be responding to you. If you are a man, I will not be talking to you.
I love this like narcissistic, insane mindset of like all men everywhere are obsessed with me and they all want me. They all want me. And you know what? I'm going to shave my head because I'm no longer going to put out for you, men. You know what? Deep down inside, that means you're just going to be alone. And is that what you want? Probably not. I know you're screaming for attention right now, boo. But maybe it's time to normalize, stabilize, instead of leaning into the crazy.
I am going to be promoting the 4B movement from here on out. I don't care. Better scissors.
I think the 4B movement is where you don't have sex for 4 years or something because Donald Trump is president.
Cutting it all off. Probably painting a...
Also, women, I don't know if I need to tell you this, but in a lot of states, you can still have an abortion. It didn't go away.
A target on my back here, but whatever. At least I live in a state right now that has some of our rights still. And we voted out Brandon Williams. Fuck that guy. Back to Texas. From whence he came. We also voted yes on Prop 1, which will codify into law some equal right protections in the New York State Constitution. So we did that at least. I don't know what the other fuckers are doing, but I don't know.
It's too much. It's like 3 hours long, and then we get to her.
I always knew that America hated women. I knew America hated.
Like it just shows you everybody on the left makes fun of like people on the right for being so stupid. Everyone in the right and the left tries to make fun of the right for being so stupid. But then you have these videos of like the only reason she's not president today is because America hates women. What? I loved a woman.
Hated women, that we weren't seen, we weren't heard, we weren't valued. I knew American women hated women. I just did not know how much we were truly hated until this morning.
That's right, your body, my choice. It's only because I hate you so much. I hate women. God, I hate them.
This country, America,
yes,
is a fucking shithole. It's garbage. Talk about a floating island of garbage.
Don't say that about my country, eh? Don't say that about America. We're not a floating island of garbage. Babani told me it's not funny to make jokes like that. How dare you call America a floating island of garbage? You're garbage. You don't know nothing. Stupid woman with stupid glasses on. Who even wears glasses these days? Get LASIK like the rest of us. If they can't have an abortion in their state, just go to another state. Yeah, exactly. And so many of those states like pay you to go get an abortion in their state. It's just the cringe factor is unreal.
Jesus Christ. You all would rather put a rapist and a felon in our White House. I hate all of you just as much as you hate us. Fuck you. Fuck you.
She's literally driving to work and she's just like having a meltdown. It's just so good. But my favorite woman on the planet Earth also started talking to us about a little bit of a meltdown. I think Whoopi Goldberg was also pretty angry. She's a floating island of HPV. Also, America's not an island. She don't know how those islands work. How do them islands work? Them islands are hard to understand. But Whoopi Goldberg, I think, got on The View today and just like knew that they were going to be nuts. All the other women on The View dressed in black except for her. Because deep down inside, I think Whoopi Goldberg is MAGA all the way. But this starting sentence is my favorite.
So, how you feel? How you feeling? Yeah, go ahead.
Look at them. They're like all in dark colors. Because they went to a funeral last night. Except for green. You look great in green. She's the only one in bright colors.
My takeaway is that the system works. We live in a democracy.
Whoopi's name is Karen.
People spoke. This is what people wanted.
Yes, it is what people wanted. But except for Sony Huston, she is going to come in and lecture you about what actually happened.
I'm surprised at the result, but
Yes.
I'm not surprised.
I'm surprised, but I'm not surprised because we live in a patriarchy and the system is rigged against women. And it's not because Kamala Harris was a terrible candidate. It's because she was a woman. That's why she wasn't voted in. Liberal 101.
As a woman of color,
Yeah.
I was so hopeful.
I love when people do that. As a woman of color, and that means whenever I'm talking, you shut your mouth. Because I'm a woman of color. Are you a woman of color?
That
No.
a mixed race woman married to a Jewish guy
Yeah.
could be elected president of this country. And I think that it had nothing to do with policy.
Right.
I think this was a referendum of cultural resentment in this country.
Well, I think it.
Oh, yes. Whatever the most toxic, emotional, empathetic point I could possibly point out of why Kamala Harris wasn't voted in has to be right. It's not because her policies were terrible. It's not because she was annoying. It's not because her candidate that she chose to run with her was also the cringe factor up to 10 plus. It's because she's a black woman. It has to be. It has to be. Now, if the Republicans were running a black woman and then they didn't get elected, it's different. It's because they're Uncle Toms. And I'm allowed to say that because I'm on the left. And in the left, you can be racist and it's celebrated. It's okay. It's okay to call people on their right Uncle Toms if they're black. It's okay. It's totally okay. God, these people, they're so psychotic. Not surprised because Kamala Harris was a horrible pick. Trump is God King. I know Trump will be ushering in the dictator we've all been dreaming about. Like, subscribe. Yeah, smash the like button if you guys do not mind. But it gets even better. But because of course, the only reason Kamala Harris didn't get elected for president is because of all the disinformation online. What?
In Finland, kids in nursery school are learning to discern between fake news and real news.
Wow.
They should be teaching that in this country.
Yeah,
Teach
exactly.
children tolerance. Teach them to
Teach those 5-year-olds that Joe Rogan is disinformation and The View is totally information.
think critically.
It would help if we could regulate social media, because one of the biggest offenders is D.C. and Congress have not been able to do one thing in regard to the rogue corporations of social media.
Not going to get any better with Elon Musk now in the
Don't even get me started. We got to do something about these rogue corporations that totally are all predominantly pretty leftist. We got to do something about these corporations. And especially Elon, just allowing anyone to go on his platform and say anything. This is America. In America, we censor our speech. Okay, we don't just allow people to go around and say whatever they want. That's hateful. And the only reason she wasn't elected is because right-wing podcasts like this one, and Joe Rogan, Tim Pool, you fill in the blank, were pressing so much misinformation out there that people didn't realize that Kamala Harris is actually one of the greatest candidates to ever be put forth, known to mankind. She's not cringy at all. And Tim Walz is a really good knucklehead guy. He's a good guy. You guys are insane. It's all the misinformation. It's the misinformation. What misinformation about Kamala Harris? And the stuff about Willie Brown? What are we talking about? What are we talking about? The Doug Emhoff stuff? The alleged rumors about Doug Emhoff and smacking a hose? Oh, is that who we're talking about? What are we talking about? She's adorable. Who's that? Who's that sexy lady? The corporations that are advertising the commercials. Yeah, exactly. Teach them how to see a lie. I think that's like one of the funniest comments. She's like, teach these kids how to spot misinformation. It's like, are you so stupid? You're going to teach a 5-year-old what misinformation is? How are you going to do that? They're 5 years old. They don't understand basic concepts yet. They're still struggling with, oh, I'm supposed to share this food. I can't just have all this myself. I can't just go to Disneyland tomorrow. We actually have to save money. She's like, teach them what disinformation is. Teach them to know facts that they've never heard about in their entire life and already know the facts and how to find it. Teach them how to look up stuff. Teach them how to go to places like Google and ask for a fact check. Is this correct? It's just so stupid. But guess what? The View host Whoopi is starting to think the women on The View are totally nuts. I think today, the way she started out her segment today, and she's just like looking at the camera and she's like, well, what do you guys think? Because she's like, I don't want to even listen to you dumb hoes. She's so pretending the Twitter files never happened. Oh, yeah. Yeah, even I think our news cycle is so nuts. That's why even with Donald Trump winning, I know our news is going to be continuing to be crazy. But here's the real reason why I think, this is the real reason I think Kamala Harris actually lost the election right here.
You know, we have to stay woke. Like, everybody needs to be woke. And you can talk about if you're the wokest or woker, but just stay more woke than less woke. Yeah.
I know that face. That's the face of, do I have to pretend to like you? Do I have to pretend to like you? Do I have to? You guys getting it? That is literally, this clip is the reason why she failed as a candidate. She's cringe. She's disingenuous. She's not real. Even when she laughs, it makes zero sense. No one is laughing. Everyone is confused why we're laughing. Why do we have to be woke? I thought we're supposed to say that the woke thing is just some kind of right-wing conspiracy. And then she says, yeah, let's be woke. You didn't believe anything you thought was real, Kamala Harris. You change your policy consistently all the time. You just said whatever the best idea you could possibly think of. You're like, how about we give free chicken on Saturdays to everyone? That's my new policy. I love it. And not only that, you had a candidate who claimed to be this tough coach, this tough white guy, this tough coach. But when you watch his mannerisms, he looks like the coach, the head cheerleader. I mean, nothing about him makes me feel like, yeah, you coached a football team, bro. And his stories about him in China and just the cringe of his like actions in that video that went around saying that he doesn't put sauce on tacos.
Swill super chatted $2. Add Kamala's cackle to your soundboard.
Hey, thank you so much for the $2 super chat. Yeah, I should add that cackle. Everything about Tim Walz was cringe. Thank you for the $2 super chat, my dude. He danced, he giggled, and it turned out he just came out. Now that the election is officially over, Tim Walz comes out as gay. And it turns out he never coached football a day in his life, but was actually the cheerleading coach. Holy cow, dude. That makes total sense now. That makes total sense. I thought he was like a man's man. I thought he was a man's freaking man.
You know, we have to stay woke. Like, everybody needs to be woke. And you can talk about if you're the wokest or woker, but just stay more woke than less woke. Yeah. You know, we have to stay woke.
Okay. And this is what the other side projected to us as how you should respond to the election. So we are going to be dealing with this for 4 years, folks. We are going to be dealing with absolute chaos for 4 years. See, even George Bush was, while choking on a pretzel, he may or may not have said, that son of a bitch did it. I'm starting to even like these MAGA dudes. See, even George Bush is coming around. Even the neocons are coming around. Kamala, you were a terrible candidate, and you know it. Let me see some of your super chats. I'm going to add that cackle to my soundboard. She has no friends. That's how she acts with people. That is kind of depressing. I hope she does have friends. That's like the meanest thing you could possibly say to someone. You have no friends. Nobody likes you. Everybody hates you. The other ladies looked scared of Whoopi from the beginning. They did, well, because Whoopi is scary. I'm so glad Kamala's voice is going away. I kind of am too. Waltz is the creepiest incarnate. Dude, Tim Waltz is seriously one of the creepiest dudes. I never understood, the whole calling him like uncle or like Coach Tim, or he's like totally, I disavow George Bush, me too. I bring you back the angry women camp. All right, guys, I've had a fun night. I've had a fun night with you guys. I'm so sorry about all the stupid system malfunctions that went on with my live stream. I tried something new. So I downloaded this app where I could like live stream on Instagram vertically while I do this, and it just like screwed up everything. So I'm never doing that again. I can promise you that. Kamala might say that she didn't want to run and Biden sprung it on her. I always wonder that too. I can't tell. I always wonder too if like Nancy Pelosi ousted Joe Biden and then Joe Biden said, you know what? Fine. You want to oust me? I'm putting Kamala in. And they're like, no, don't do that. And he's like, yep, I'm endorsing her. I endorse Kamala Harris. And they're like, stop. We were going to do Michelle Obama. Good show. Good one-man show. Hey, thanks, Willie. I appreciate that. I was all off at the beginning, just dealing with crap with the slow motion replay and all that kind of stuff. So I appreciate that, guys. Thanks again. Great show last night. Thanks so much, man. That was 5 hours. That was so crazy. I appreciate you guys for being here. All right, guys. I'll see you guys live in the morning. Look out for my live stream in the morning. You can't quit now. We're at 20 viewers. Thanks, dude. I appreciate you guys. Have a great night. Guys, I have some big news also coming along. So I'm going to go live in the morning. I'm going to go live at night. I think I'm going to start taking the 8 p.m. Eastern slot. I'm going to start taking Tim Pool away. I'm going to go after Tim Pool. We're taking him down. And I'm going to add like another podcast in the middle of the day. I'm going to upload around 5 p.m. Eastern. That won't be live. So look out for that as well. So we got some new stuff. I'm going to go harder because we're trying to take over. We're going to do good things. I think we have a good time, and I love the community we have here. So it's so much fun. It was so much fun. I appreciate you guys.